Hello, my name is Dr. Dan Mason. I have a PhD in Public Policy and Administration. This video is the second installment on American nationalism. What is it? Why is it? And who is for and against it? As I have said before, I will ask the question in many ways for this study. First, is America being driven by nationalism? Why is America being driven by nationalism? First, who is striping away America's nationalism? The perception that American nationalism is being stripped away is often attributed to various entities and movements that advocate for globalization, multiculturalism, and progressive policies. Here are some key groups and factors that are frequently cited as contributing to this perception. 1. Globalization and international organizations, multinational corporations. These entities prioritize global markets and profits, sometimes at the expense of local economies and jobs, which can be seen as undermining national interests. International institutions. Organizations like the United Nations, World Trade Organization, and various international agreements are viewed by some as limiting America's sovereignty and ability to make independent decisions. 2. Progressive and multicultural movements. Cultural progressives, advocates for multiculturalism, diversity, and inclusion often emphasize the importance of integrating different cultures and perspectives, which can be perceived as diluting traditional American cultural identity. Social justice movements, groups that focus on issues like racial equality, LGBTQ+ rights, and immigrant rights, sometimes challenge traditional national narratives and symbols. 3. Political and intellectual elites, political leaders. Certain politicians and political groups are seen as prioritizing international cooperation and progressive values over nationalistic policies. This includes advocating for open borders, international alliances, and global environmental agreements. Academia and media, intellectuals and media outlets that promote global perspectives, criticize nationalism, and highlight systemic issues within American history and society can be seen as undermining national pride and identity. 4. Immigration and demographic changes. Immigration policies. Policies that encourage high levels of immigration and provide support for immigrants can lead to demographic changes that some view as eroding traditional American culture. Changing demographics. The increasing diversity of the American population can create tension with those who feel that their cultural identity and societal norms are being threatened. 5. Economic policies. Trade agreements. Trade policies and agreements that favor globalization over protectionism are often criticized for harming American workers and industries, thus weakening national economic strength. Offshoring and outsourcing, practices that relocate jobs and production overseas, are seen as prioritizing corporate profits over national economic health. 6. Cultural and social shifts. Cultural globalization. The spread of global culture through media, entertainment, and the Internet can overshadow traditional American cultural expressions. Erosion of traditional values. Changes in social norms and values, such as the acceptance of same-sex marriage, gender fluidity, and secularism, are often viewed as threats to the traditional American way of life.